Hey, Carla, Darren, you guys are early. Wonder where Steve is. I wonder where old Steve is. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Joan. Hi, Scarlett. Hey, there's Steve. Momo will not be with us this evening. She has had a family emergency, so bear with us. If you see anybody getting out of line, let me know. This evening, we're going to make a two diamond pens and hopefully a honey dipper. Hmm, Just had to. Yeah. Must have ate it. Here it is. Okay. So let's drill our diamond pins. Hey, Debbie. Hey, there's Nene. Linda. All right. Patty Warman. Looks like have a good crowd. Hey, Marquetta's with us as well. I hope all is well out there, Marquetta. I know you've missed a couple of weeks and you all have been super, super busy. So hopefully all is well. Okay. Here are the diamond pins. This is pink, black, and blue, and then the other one's got a host of colors in it. And we have a old piece of violet ambonia, or sorry, violet abalone. We are going to turn a couple of diamond pins and a honey dipper. Okay. Get our diamond pin bushings, which are from pbcbushings.com. Brian Nikitas does a great job over there. Highly recommend them. For any bushing of any size, any kit. If he doesn't make it, get him the measurements. He can make it. Does amazing work. I don't say that for any reason. I don't get anything for free, no paid promotion. We just use his products and think he does a great job. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. I have two sets of those bushings. We'll just put them in both. That way we just keep on rolling. Oh, that is a good idea. Okay. And then I'll find the bushing for, I believe it's this one. Nope. Smaller. Hmm, we'll find it later. Okay. Here we go. Remember, these are both blanks that did not sell in a drop. So keep that in mind when you're looking at the blanks. Just because you may not see a pattern you like on the outside, the skins are totally different on the inside. Yes, this is a wood lathe. Hmm. Hey, Glenn, this is a Nova 1216, David. Had to think for a second what it was. Okay, let's get it round. We'll go from there. Oop, going the wrong way. Getting a little aggressive there. That's why it's slowing down and catching. The beauty of diamond pins is there's no guaranteed shape. There's no standard. Whatever you can come up with, whatever whimsical or ergonomical or whatever you like. There's no kit to follow, no hardware, whatever you like. I believe this one has 4 or 5 colors in it. We will see in just a minute. Oh, yeah. This one's going to be sweet. Nice. Yes. So we have a bushing that fits in with a 7/32 hole drilled in it, David. And the live center will slip just because of too much pressure on my tool. You could put enough pressure where it would never slip, but then you run the risk of making this out of center in the middle or out of round in the middle. We have a metal lathe as well. We just use this for turning diamond pens and stuff on the live. It's easier. Most people have a wood lathe. Okay, what lies beneath there, huh? Gorgeous stuff. Remember that all blanks purchased this week enter you in the drawing for either the kit pen. There's pen kits mystery pack or the diamond paintings mystery pack. The diamond paintings mystery pack will include a free diamond pen and several diamond paintings at random. Okay, let's see if we can find somewhat of an idea at center. 2.5, 2.5. So here's our dead center. These are just rough ideas to where we want to be for marks. That small square is very, very handy. You can choose either one. Hey, what's up, Jimmy boy? Jimmy is a longtime friend and great guy to be involved with. Great friend of mine. Thanks for joining us, Jimmy boy. Steve, they can choose whatever they want. The kid pens or the diamond painting. So whichever. We opened it up both ways. And remember, every blank that you buy is or not every blank, but a purchase this week is an entry. So if you purchase one or you purchase 20, you still only get one entry. Okay, ready? I like this one kind of chunky. And remember that anyone that comments this evening is entered in a chance to win this for free, shipping in the US. And then one of the two of these will be in the mystery pack. Anybody seen Pond this evening? I prefer to make nice, smooth, easy their transition shapes. They're kind of ergonomical. This one is a little thick, which is good. Some people like thicker pens. One end thicker than the other so that you can change back and forth so your hand doesn't get fatigued. Okay, what do we think? Let's see what it looks like. Ready? The big reveal. Oh, yeah. Pink, black, red, purple. I think it looks pretty sweet. Anybody else? Do you like the chunky ones? Thank you. Michelle's got all the tricks. Thank you. We've got one very similar that I know has no red in it, so we'll try it next. Okay, let's get it polished up. And we'll use our, oh wow, pretty dirty. Could use a good cleaning. We'll use our lathe buddy from our friends over at So Amusing at their Gem Pen Shop. Marquetta is actually with us this evening. Her and her brother do a wonderful job with the lathe buddy. Need to clean this one off. Okay. And the 3D printed sanding station, which you can get from us in a multitude of colors. This evening, we will use an orange one. Found some Zona paper, and away we go. Some green and a little bit of sanding solution, which is just water. I should have used a big Steve term and said friction coefficient reducing solution. Hey, my lovely wife is joining us. Thanks, love. Life is a whole lot better after I met Amy. Yeah, we did have some clear ones. That's what we should have done. Let's see. Maybe if we get time, we'll do a clear one. They are crystal clear all the way through. And we use a UV stabilizer, so they should stay clear for a long time. They will look like we call these ultra glass. That's what we should have done. We still might. We'll see. You call them Cinderella slippers. Hey, yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. Thanks. That's a really good name. Cinderella slippers opposed to ultra glass. I like that. They polish out whoever your turner is, as long as they do a good polish on them, they come out crystal clear. Heroes better have. You got that right, Jenny. Oh shit. Good job, Steve. Cinderella slippers. I really like that. Great name. Can't be, Stephanie. There's a 10-year age gap between us. Be sure to post it after you get your clear one, Carla. Man, is it thick in here this evening. Good job, Stephanie. Yeah, see, Darren can vouch. Steve caused no issues. Sorry for the big laughter. Yeah, Darren's hung out with him in public spaces. See? See, Stephanie? No, no, we cause no trouble. Mm-mm. Nope. It causes us. Michelle's got it figured out. No wounds. No wounds. Just superficial marks that Marcus gave him. Where I was working at today, it was 33, 34 degrees and snowing. It was chilly out there today. Nice. Now time for some flax. And Steve's favorite saying. We opened this can on the last live. You know, Stephanie, Steve even said he missed you while you were feeding the horses. Or feeding the horse. He told me he missed you. He said, I miss Stephanie. I like her when she's here. I miss her when she's gone. He said nice things about you. He did. He said, Stephanie, I misses you like I misses a rock in my shoe. All right, let's let that blush up. Glenn got him. Hey, that didn't turn out too bad, huh? Hey, that didn't turn out too bad. I think we still have a few of these available. Thanks. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Somebody will win that one way or another. Stephanie, you're a trip. Always a good sport. Okay. Yeah, crazy transformation, huh? What looked to be very boring, um, into that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Momo has started a a little subfolder for each week for the pens that get made that she's calling What Lies Beneath, or the Beauty Within, something like that. And she's working on it. Okay, now this one has no red. Hey, thanks, Jimmy. Thank you all so much for the compliments. Okay, let's get a good look beforehand. Looks okay. Here we go. I have a few more like this too. We can put them in the drop for tomorrow. And I think I have a couple like the other one too. Hidden gems are the best. Absolutely. Oh man, this one is a gem. Look at all this. Holy cow. What in the world are we going to do with that? Let's just go for it. Oh yeah, yeah. It snowed. I was in near like Beaver Falls. I think that's Wampum, PA. It was snowing there. It didn't amount to much, but it was snowing. Oh yeah, absolutely. The Lathe Buddy is great. We have several of them in multiple colors, and they are all awesome. Hey, thanks, buddy. Glad to see everybody is having a great conversation. That's always a good time. We always aim for good camaraderie and good family type environment. We're all here to help each other and not cut anybody down and help build each other up. Let's let that blush up. Hey, thanks, Gail. I'm not keeping how many items I've turned in the live. No, I've never kept track. I should. I could probably go back and look. We've probably made 100 plus already. Clark. It turned out gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me take the bushings out of both of these. I would say the most difficult thing I've ever turned is woolly mammoth tusk. or tooth. It's very, very hard. It's really hard on carbide tools. It's really hard on any tool, but I would say it's probably the most difficult to turn. Mm. Great conversation idea, though. That one's stuck in there. We'll let it wait a second. See if we can get these ones out. Seems like the one that comes out of the driven side is the worst. Ha! Good play on words. Anybody, has everyone ever seen woolly mammoth tooth? I have some blue dyed woolly mammoth tooth. I intend on putting in a pen at some point. This will be a hybrid at some point. This is blue dyed woolly mammoth molar tooth. We'll leave that sit out there to look at while I'm trying to fight these bushings out of here. Soapstone can be hard, Glenn, like alabaster. Alabaster can be really hard too. Mm, man, they're hard. They're stuck in there. I don't know why that side always gets stuck. The side with the bushing that always gets stuck, or with the bearing. Yeah, got it. Mm. All right, we got it. Okay. Mm. Actually, let's instead of doing the honey dipper, let's do this. I've got a couple pieces of ebonite that need cleaned up and polished. Let's knock them out. You all don't get to see Ebonite that often. Let me clean the ends of it up. Give me 1 second. Yeah. For those that are wondering what ebonite is a hard rubber that has been used for pens for a really, really long time. It's not commonly used anymore due to cost, but it is a gorgeous product, and it is one of the original materials to make pens out of because it is so durable and will last for many, 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 many years. I mean, there's still plenty of vintage pens out there, 100+ years old, still made out of ebonite. It does smell. I will warn you of that. It does smell. Not real pleasant either. Not as bad as like pulling an antler, but it does smell. Okay. I have some green and I have some brown. Okay. Turn the green first. No, not like antler. It doesn't stink nearly as bad as antler. Kinda cool. Cursing helps. Yeah, I agree. Okay. You can turn ebonite with just standard carbide tools or with conventional tools. Not real hard to turn. And it polishes up beautiful. Okay. If you get the Ebonite from us at this size, it is very easy to make a Zen pen. Very little turning is required. It almost comes out the correct diameter already. As long as your drilling technique is spot on, you'll have no issues. Mm. Okay, we can polish them both up. Be ready to roll. I've turned a lot of different things, a lot of different horns. I've yet to find a horn or antler that didn't stink. They all stink. They all stink really bad. Here's our original lathe buddy making an appearance again. Needs washed. This Ebonite is going to turn the water filthy, but it's all right. Mammoth too stinks too. Yeah, mammoth tooth stinks. Mammoth tusk stinks. Anything bone or tooth or anything like that smells terrible. I do have a couple full tooth, woolly mammoth tooth as well. Whole tooth, not just cut up like that. I've a couple that we were able to purchase and put away for, to pass down kind of heirloom type stuff. Of all the lathe buddies I have, this is probably may not be my favorite color, but it's my favorite one to use. I like it the most. Yeah, the smell is rough. You can put, if you're not allergic to it, you can put a little Vicks Vapor Rub on the inside of your mask when you're turning it, and the smell will be almost gone. I bet. You should really turn antler or horn or any product like that with a good respirator. I wouldn't turn it without one. Good unfiltered mask, something. You got it. You got it, Marquetta. You know the reason. Yeah, you can get some weird respiratory conditions from phone and horn and antler and stuff like that without the right protection. Thank you so much, Marquetta. It was a great way to learn about your product and get to know you and Roman as well. It's been a wonderful, wonderful time. We had a great time finally meeting you guys in person as well when we were in Ohio at the uh, Ohio Valley Pin Turners Gathering. That's what they say. No, that's legit, Steve. Ha! Yep. What a small, small world, isn't it? Crazy. We were unable to attend SWAT. That was when my wife was either having surgery or just about to have surgery, which she has done much, much better with since surgery. It was a good weekend, that's for sure. My favorite part of Ebonite is Ebonite will shine unreal. It'll take polish and shine really, really well. Yeah, Amy's continuing to do well. So all is good. We appreciate all the thoughts and good vibes and prayers that everyone has provided. Oh yeah, here we go. Mm. Okay, let's put some wax on it. It's just pretty shiny as it is, but it's about to get a whole lot better. All right, let's let that blush up. Yes, Ebonite is a hard type of rubber. It's a very, very hard rubber. So we've been thinking about doing a seven color cornucopia themed blank. Anybody have any thoughts and inputs? They'll all be like Thanksgiving color patterns, like green and brown and kind of fall colors and Thanksgiving colors. There we go. Look at the shine on that. Ebonite will polish unlike any other material. Oh yeah, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It will shine better than about any material out there. Yeah, stunning. Okay, we'll do the green beside it. I actually have a ebonite fountain pen I started on as a practice. It's pretty neat. Remember, the secret to polishing ebonite is you got to get it hot and you put the polish on. So it'll soak into the material. Because remember, ebonite's a little bit porous, unlike resin, because it is rubber. Hello. It is beautiful polish, that is for sure. Yeah, that's a very elegant design too. I agree. Okay, next. This is actually a Zen pen, Steve. I've never tried to turn the Ebonite as a. If you bear with me 1 second, once we get this polished, I'll go grab the fountain pen. It's actually in my work vehicle. Carried it the last 2 days. It's really neat. Really like it. The Zen pen is a style of pen. Um, I can show you a finished Zen pen. Just a second. Let me get this finished up. The Zen is a reference to the hardware type. Um, it has a magnetic cap. It takes a rollerball refill like a Parker G2, which is Parker Pilot G2, which is super handy because you can take the insert out of any Pilot G2 pen of any color that you like and go from there. Ha! Thank you. It's super funny or super fun. It's very addicting too. Yeah, I would agree. And like I said, unlike resin, when you wax ebonite, you want to get it hot in order to get it to go into the slightly porous material. Okay, let's let that blush up. Actually, while that's blushing up, we'll be right back. Okay. I did time surf like, yeah, you're right. On the 24 hour, I left to get all of that done. That stuff's not forgiven either. Yeah, that polished up beautiful. Now the piece that's in my hand that I went to retrieve from my work vehicle is totally unpolished. It is a like Wednesday, work in progress. But I will show you. Okay. So here's one piece that we polished up. Actually, that's for a Zen pin. I can put the hardware to that in just a second. We'll see what we made this evening. How about those two and this? And then I'll put the hardware in those two Zens. I should have Zen hardware in the tour. Yeah, there's a set. And there's a set. Okay. And then you can see what the finished Zen pen looks like. Let's take this down. And we'll press it right here. Biggest thing to remember is do not lose the springs. Okay, so you'll get to see the pen is finished. We'll go with that. Okay, so for those that are unfamiliar with hit hit pen assembly, you get to see it right here. So I always like to take the utility knife and chamfer the inside edge of this just a little bit. It helps with hardware insertion. It's a little trick we figured out over the years. Helps your hardware go together easier. We'll do the brown. Just barely, say a 45. Just a slight chamfer. Okay. Take our hardware pieces, which are these and these, and we put them in the end of the material. In this case, we need to adjust it forwards. So we push down. This one happens to be the Wood River version. I believe I bought it used. I think Wood River comes from Woodcraft. And advance this handle on the other end, and it presses them in there. And then once the hardware is pressed in, you take the spring that's tapered, put the thicker end in the bottom, Put your refill in there and thread the hardware together. And then you put on the magnetic cap like so. And it makes for a very nice, durable, beautiful pen. And let's put the green one together. Try to start it in there straight. If you also notice that you're having issues pressing them together, you can put a little bit of wax on the insert and it will go together smoother yet. But we don't have much difficulty. But if you are, you can put a little bit of wax on it and it will help the pen press together better, easier. Like I said, put your spring with the water diameter in first. Hmm, Did I not put the spring in? Oh yeah, put the spring on the wrong end. Whoops. Okay. Now we can take this down. We'll put this up. We will take out, hmm, maybe not. There it is. Take out this dry spray. Okay. So let's try this again. Here is the green ebonite, brown ebonite, or tan. We do have more available if you need some. We have two Zen pens. And as you notice that the kit pens are easier to assemble. The hardware and stuff's already made. And then this is what's known as a kitless pen. Thanks, Steve. Okay, so, and then this would be what's known as a kitless pen or fountain pen. This is unpolished. This is just plain ebonite. But when you make a kitless pen, you thread everything. So if you can see, we thread the inside of the cap in here. This is an M13 by 8. We thread the body, which is here. We thread the nib section internally and externally. So this is external threaded to fit into here, which this is M10 by 1. This is M13 by 8. And then internally, we thread this to hold a nib section. And currently, this is inked with Charlie's private label, Urban Ripple. It comes from Pittsburgh from the River City Pen Company. Let's see if I can find a notepad or something to write on. It's a beautiful blue ink and a stunning blue ink. Yeah, looks like there's something to write on. Those might be full. Yeah. Okay. Pardon my handwriting. It's not the neatest, but you get the idea. It's more to see the color. Yeah, some of you have used a fountain pen and love them. Some have not. I kind of like the two-tone, but I also will probably make a matching section at some point. I think I have this upside down? Nope, I have it right. Okay. I just inked it. I haven't written with it yet. Bear with me 1 second. We'll get it to flow. Okay. So today is 11, 15, 16. What's today's date? Anybody know? 25. This is YouTube. Oops, sorry. 18. Thank you, Marquetta. Couldn't remember. And this is an extra fine nib. Some people prefer a medium or so. This one's really nice fine lines. And this is unbelievable utensils. Oops. And my name is Troy. It takes a lot of practice. This one, like I said, is an extra fine. I may try medium. This Charlie's private label is really good ink. I really like it. It's not super wet. It's not super dry. It doesn't run. Let me grab the bottle of it here. I like it. I like it a lot. It comes from Rich Paul from the River City Pen Company. Comes in this nice little plastic box, and it has a picture of his dog on it. And it is Charlie's private label. This is the Urban Ripple. And within sometime in January, he'll have a couple more colors coming out. It does great work. Does really, really good work. Actually, I recently received a pen from him and a pen from my friend Sean Mastrino from Ink. Let's see if I can find them and I'll show you. Yeah, here we go. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, here we go. Okay. This one is from the River City Pen Company. This is actually made from last month's competition blank. This is the All Hallows Eve, and this is in what he calls a matte finish or a low luster finish. I believe this is the Westwood model. It turned out, in my opinion, really nice. It unthreads easy. comes with a Schmidt K5 converter. I do not have it inked yet. I really liked this pour last month, and I knew I wanted a pen from Rich. So we worked together to make this one, and it does not post. I couldn't remember, but it threads very nice, and it is a nice shape, nice size. And this is from River City Pen Company, and this is with the All Hallows Eve blank from last month competition. And then this one, it was a custom pour I made a while back from, this is a pen from Sean Mastrino from Artisan Ink. And this is something I had commissioned. Yeah, the All Hallows Eve looked really good. I agree, Darren. Yes. Yeah, the Charlie's Private Label is an awesome, awesome ink. Awesome. Like I said, this was a custom pour that I made probably a year ago or so. And this one comes from Sean Mastrino of Artisan Ink. It does post. And it would be a medium nib. I don't have it inked yet. But Sean does a really good job if you're looking for a demonstrator. Sean does a great job with polishing, internal polishing of his pens. They're always super clear, and he likes to make demonstrators. I don't particularly like the internal polish. And then last week, if you remember, here's his tag, Artisan Ink. If you remember last week, there were some blanks that were red, black, and gold. Here is another prototype in red, black, and gold. This is just a matte finish. I haven't decided on a final shape, but this is from red, black, and gold last week. And this is from us. This is made by us. The pour, the blank is from us, and the pen is from us. Yeah, the red, black, and gold turned out pretty wild, huh, Darren? I think this is just a fine nib. And the ink that is in this is, I believe, Pilot Irushizuka, Amarillo. You can see it's a different blue yet. No, this is not that. This is actually Fighting Fish, is what this is. This is Birmingham Ink Company Fighting Fish. I knew it wasn't light enough to be Pilot. So this is Birmingham Penco. Fighting Fish. The Pilot is a little more teal than this, but this is Fighting Fish. And this is River City Pen Company, Urban Ripple. But this is just a pour from us. And we do have I have one of the Midnight Ballerinas to turn as well. It was pink, black, and red. Not quite the livery. No, it is not. I like the livery as well, Darren. Yeah, I agree. I like making them as well, and I really like using them. This one I've carried a little bit in my pocket as well. This one's a little bigger in diameter than we've made in the past, but they always turn up similar length. This one I went with a slight round over chamfer. I do have more that we're working on. I'm trying to get all my other projects finished before I finish up all the fountain pens. Thank you all for your patience. Okay, so these are all materials from us, and these are things we made on the live. These are just others from us. This is from River City Pen Company, the All Hallows Eve, and it had some really neat flake in there. If anybody's a fan of any orange and there's some transparent purple, I highly recommend picking one of these up. There were some in the drop today. We can put some more in the drop or message me. I have plenty more. Or if you are making a kit pen and you paint the inside of your blank black, it is a perfect kit for a perfect blank for a Harley theme or a motorcycle theme. Keep that in mind. It works really well. Carrie Witt won the competition last month, and she used the same thing, painted it black inside, and it worked very well for a Harley theme. She made a motorcycle pen with it. I feel you, Dan. This is the first one I've made out of Ebonite, and it was totally a practice. This was just a spare piece laying in the shop. Like I said, I have some green to make a matching section. Yeah, it does kind of look like Galaxy. That's the big flake in there. Thank you all so much. Our time is about over, so we'll be finishing it up. All right. Check out Rich at the River City Pen Company and check out Sean Mastrino at Artisan Ink. Both great makers, both great guys. I figured it was, worth giving them a shout out. And you will see more once we get the rest of our other turning projects caught up. Commissions will be very slow, so we won't do many, but you'll be able to start seeing a lot of fountain pens made from the blanks that you all see each week. Maybe after we get caught up, start of the new year. How about that? Each week we'll pick a blank. We'll let the group pick a blank out of the drops from the week and make a pen from one blank of that week. So thank you all again for your time. We appreciate it. As always, you're a great audience and have a good evening.